Pick six starts here. We're going a mile on the turf course here. Got a good chance to take a look at these girls. And there was one that absolutely stood out in the paddock. That is the 8 Violet Song. So much so I went up and accosted her trainer, Peter Miller, and simply said, "Hey, what about your filly? Do you like her? Do you like her?" He said he's been waiting some time to run her, to be perfectly honest. He's been looking at the turf races. Ideally, 2 turns on the grass is not what he ideally wanted, but definitely the turf for her. Daughter of Violence out of an Into Mischief mare, bred by Glen Hill Farm. She's just the epitome of class. She's had her ears pricked. She's a big, good-looking Daughter of Violence, 2 turns written all over her. And she's got some sharp works, 47-1, 113, 102, 48 out of the gate. And I said to Pete, is she naturally quick? And he said he's been working her with blinkers on, but just figured going 2 turns on the grass for the first time, he didn't want her to show that much speed, so he opted to run her without the blinkers. She looks fit enough in here, and I'm loving what I'm seeing from the 8. Violet Song, who was a $75,000 purchase out of the OBS April sales. She worked 21-1, and Joe Pickerel sold her with pick few. So that is the 8 Violet Song. The 5 is the favorite. Couldn't really talk you off of her. She's not an awfully big. Daughter of Clubhouse Ride, most of that coming from the dam side. She's out of a Ghost Zapper mare, but on paper, she appears to be the one to beat. That is the 5, Drew Liner, who's warmed up just fine out here for trainer Craig Lewis. The 4 is Nancy 2.0, pretty looking filly by Straight Fire out of a Bodemeister mare. The Bodemeister mare's name is Unicorn, owned and bred by Richard Bolters. Got into all kinds of trouble at the start and during the running of the race. Richie said she's kind of lightened up a little bit since that race. I honestly feel like the light bulb has gone on. She's been pretty jig-joggy throughout the post-parade. Not so much in a bad way. It's just like she's like, ooh, I'm ready to run. I know what's going on. And it honestly wouldn't surprise me to see the 4, if she gets out, run a very, very big race indeed. That is Nancy 2.0 for owner breeder Richie Bolters. Fillies coming onto the turf course today for race number 5. Also marks the start of the pick 6. Good luck.
It's post time. The horses have reached the gate. The favorite Drew Liner has gone in. There's Humidity. 80s is in, and then one more. One of the first-time starters. Violet Song in the colors of Jet Horse LLC. Violet Song walking up. In the gate. And they're off. Humidity was off slowly. Drew Liner broke very alertly and will go straight to the front, headed quickly by 80s. 80s takes the lead by the stands the first time. Violet Song a clear-cut second, and Drew Liner is going to get a perfect setup in third. Nancy 2.0 moves up widest of all. Cecilia Street in the green is right next to her. Training Good is second to last, and Humidity trails. 80s is the clear-cut leader over Violet Song as they move past the 6-furlong pole. Nancy 2.0 is in third. Drewliner along the rail in fourth. Then it's Cecilia Street, 6 lengths off the leader. Training Good is second to last, and Humidity is 8 lengths off the lead. They straighten up for the run down the backstretch in 80s, and Umberto Rispoli clear by almost 3 lengths to Violet Song in second. Nancy 2.0 racing side by side with Drewliner with less than a half mile to go. It's another 2 back to Training Good on the inside of Cecilia Street, and Humidity has trailed throughout. Into the far turn, chasing 80s. 80s still in charge, leads it by 2 lengths. Violet Song is in second. Drewliner now gets third to herself. Nancy 2.0 under pressure, not responding at this stage. Cecilia Street, Training Good, and Humidity. There hasn't been much change. They turn for home. 80s still to catch. 2.5 length lead with 1 furlong to finish the job. Still running on well. Drewliner is now kicking in on the outside, moving into second, but 80s has a 4-length lead. 80s, Drewliner, Cecilia Street, Humidity is coming late, but they're all battling for minor awards behind 80s, who made every polo winning one, reporting home 4.5 lengths clear. Drewliner was second, Cecilia Street up for third, fourth between Training Good and Humidity. Number 7, 80s was first. 5, Drewliner finished second. 2, Cecilia Street was third, and it's a photo for fourth. 7-5-2 in a photo.